good motherfucker. Tupac, I knew Tupac real good, man. Tupac, I knew his heart. Dude loved kids for one. That's how I am. My nigga Tupac Shakur come to my video shoot. I practice looking hard. Him and his whole entourage. He come through modulate all day and night.
Every time I catch this man, he in Washington, New York, Chicago, LA, you know what I'm saying? So I told him it's all good now. But we at the little shoot of the practice looking hard, you know what I'm saying? We finna do this little thing, you know what I'm saying? We finna blow up, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the real way. It ain't even out yet, but we got a lot of pre-orders jumping off and whatnot. I'm kicking with my nigga Pocket and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all know it's that bad shit. We cannot tell lie. I would not have come all the way out here from Los Angeles to sit down with this man for no fake bunk shit. The shit got to be fat. I mean, he cool and everything, but the track is facts.
That was just like one of the beginnings of our love. We had talked previously on the phone and shit, you know, because he stayed in the traffic.
Let me show y'all how to roll a blunt. Break it down, right? Split it with your fingernails. Don't use a knife, don't use a razor blade. Split it with your fingernails. Break it down with your fingers. You gotta keep it all natural, right? Once you get it all broke down like that there, right? Get it all in there, right? Use your fingers like this and you got to roll it. You can't just fold it. That's why they got sloppy blunt. You got to roll it like you roll a little joint, you know? Put your finger up like that, close it off at the points. We got us a blunt. It's there. All you got to do now is lick it. Now, this is the important part. You don't want to drown it. You just want to lick it. Look. When I close this, it's going to be a blunt. Check it. Bust it. We got us a fat-ass blunt right here. It's all good. How you like that? I just taught y'all how to roll the blunt. Now y'all take it to the next nigga and teach him how to roll one. If I see y'all smoking that white shit, I'm gonna be hot. Smoke brown, black for black.
And so from then on, it was just unity. You know, he was on all my albums except for the last one, which was Element of Surprise. You dig?
It's just like, you know, these white folks just can't believe a motherfucker could just network and niggas could just on the underground tip just come up and be millionaires. But we gonna show them with this shit. We gonna just show them, we gonna blow up in their face. Some old,
you know, try everything in their power to
they can't stop this shit, cause ain't no crack in my motherfucking pockets this year. You know what I'm saying? Straight money and tapes and rhymes and shit. So that shit there, they not ready for it. They ain't got a police force that can counter that yet. So me and E-40 is just like working this shit so they ass can't stumble.
Last time I seen him, man, on the real, though, you understand me? He was playing his rumbles, and he was like, hey, let me hear your shit. And I had it, and I was like, wanting to play my shit, but some of my sahabs like was mashing on the tape deck. He didn't know that I ever did things that never changed. Tupac never in his life had any idea that I did things that never changed. And I had no idea in my whole life. I never thought that he would do the song Changes on the same note. It's a fool. That's how I know we was some together ass motherfuckers. Me and Tupac Shakur, we was together like a booger to a nose. That was my motherfucking equalization. And he had love for everybody out here in the area. You understand me? So I don't want to hear no bad talk about my dude. So I'm going to get kind of hot at the head. Please believe me.
When artists pass and get accolades after they're gone, one of the callers mentioned Machiavelli, mentioned Tupac. What can you say reflecting on working with him? Because coming from the other side of the world as I do, he's undeniably the biggest artist ever in hip hop on an international level.
That's true.
There's no kind of argument to that at all.
That's true.
And you were blessed to work with him. What was he like as a person, you know, as an artist?
If one thing about Pac, if he like you, he like you. If he like you, he love you. You know what I mean? He gonna rock with you to the end. You know, and he didn't like phony motherfuckers. He was real. He was real. Truly talented. Knocked out songs within 15, 20 minutes of verse. He'd knock out a verse in 15 minutes, and it'd be flawless when he rap it, like one take Jake. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and knock out 8 or 9 songs in a day, and I'm not putting extras on it. Incredible. Like, I'd be like, man, you done did your verse. Let me take my time, bro. I got hella lines to say and whatnot.
Right.
I rap fast. I got a lot of shit to say.
Right.
You feel me?
And so he was doing that at a time where, because obviously nowadays there
Sure.
are young artists that are knocking out a lot of tracks, but they're really, they're
Bullshit.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
He was spitting a lot of real shit while he was knocking them out real quick. You know what I mean? Knocking out these verses.
Yeah, they weren't just fluff.
Right. You can see how long this is what you can tell. You can look at how long his music lasted after he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Look like it's just not fading away, but it's still there forever. You know what I mean? It was verses coming out of nowhere that he had all over the place, and people was putting, getting on the tracks. You know what I mean? And producers was remixing songs, and he just had a lot of music. I got a couple of verses that I ain't put out yet when he was Thug Life.
Okay, you just gonna hold on to him?
I'm gonna hold on to him.
Okay.
My boy Studio Tone got him. You feel me?
Okay.
When do you think will be there? Do you think you'll ever release them?
I'm gonna definitely release them
one day,
but it'll be one day. At the time, the time will be right soon.
Yeah, Pac had that lyrical endurance.
Yeah, see, one thing about him, he touched the hearts of, like, he uplifted females. He talked highly about the females. He can get in the club and party with the club, and the thugs loved him. And mostly the heartfelt songs.
Yeah.
It's what got Pac where he had. Then looking at his struggle and all the things he'd been through, and then he just had a long track list of the music, man. His catalog was sick.
Yeah.
And I was happy to be on that All Eyes on Me album. I was happy to be on that. I don't know how many.
That was how many sales? That was like 10 million.
It was crazy.
I got a plaque. I got a plaque right now in my hallway that's 7 million. And that was way back then.
Yeah.
That was, you guys.
Yeah, because it hit diamond for sure.
Right.
So
he probably at least 11, 12 million right now. You feel me? I gotta upgrade that plaque.
Yeah.
And he participated in my platinum album in a major way, and my gold album, Hall of Game. You feel me? And
I remember the cover art for that.
You remember that?
Yeah, that was really kind of classic for the times.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So it was a beautiful thing, man, to work with one of the greatest. You know what I mean? To be honest with you.
Do you have one story that you remember in particular?
I got a few of them, but one is let me see. Oh, let's talk about one of a real good one. We did Practice Looking Hard. They came down. He had court because Marin City was his soil. So he had court. Something that happened in Marin City. He was like, "Water, I'm gonna be out there." I say, "Okay, I want you to come to my Vicinitio." My Vicinitio is Practice Looking Hard. That's the name of the song. Back then we used to mean mug everything. That's what was in 91, 92, 93. Mean mugging.
Yeah.
So I just made up a song. I got it from Boots from the Coop because he had a line in one of his songs that said, "I got a mirror in my pocket and I practice looking hard." You feel me? So I was like, I'm gonna take that hook right there. Boots, I want you in the Vicinitio with me, and we're gonna show up. So Pac came to that thing and hung out with me, hung out with everybody. I'm talking about all of us, all the top rappers in the Bay was there. Drew Down, Spice, One, The Click.
And he was young.
Young. Yeah, very young, very young.
Yeah.
And then hung out in the apartment complex where we were shooting the video at with the older people, the little kids taking pictures with all the kids. Just embraced. We embraced him and he was just soaking up all the love. And then it was it's a famous scene. We was on a bench in Emeryville, Berkeley, shooting Practice Looking Hard at it was like a park / school, you know what I mean? And he was showing them how to roll a blunt. You feel me? Showing people how to roll a blunt. You remember?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, you should. You pull it up on YouTube.
Okay.
Tupac show you how to roll a blunt, whatever, you know what I mean? Breaking it down, so he had that East Coast in him too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So blunts was real popular. It started from the East. It definitely did. Now everybody on blunts.
Oh, so he was introducing everybody.
Yeah, he was just showing them. He broke it down with his fingernail and whatnot, and just showing them how to roll a blunt. But man, great memories with Pac, man. I miss that dude, man.
We all do.